Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten Lützen. I'm an Agile coach and a Scrum Master. Today I'll talk about navigation, especially in a coaching context. If you like these videos, please subscribe and share. That would be super awesome. To me, navigation is a quite central thing when I coach and also when I facilitate. So it's how do I navigate the coaching conversation or the facilitation, and especially when we're coaching one-on-one, it's not that much exercises planned up in advance. It's more like navigating in the moment. So how can we make that a good experience for our coachee or the team that we are ad hoc coaching? First thing to be super aware of is this having a North Star to navigate against. So what is our goal out in the horizon? Where is it that we want to go? And keep that as the goal throughout the session, unless, of course, we during the session figure out that something else might be more interesting. But how do we find that North Star? I have previously shared an exercise called the Best Hope, which helps us create this coaching agreement. And that is one way for us to go about creating this North Star. A lot of other techniques exist. I just like the Best Hope. So when I ask you at the end of this session, what made this the best coaching session? Because that will give me an idea of what are they searching for, but it will also give them the chance to, throughout the session, oh, now I actually have an idea to this. Oh, I actually have an idea for how to deal with this. And this coaching agreement, that is our contract with the coachee. That is why we can do this, why we should do this. That said, the coaching agreement is not set in stone. So from time to time in this session, we should go to the meta level or the balcony and look over the conversation. So with how far we've gone right now, does this make sense or add value, or whatever you want to say, right? And it's okay to readjust the coaching agreement at the North Star. It might be that we thought we were going here, but when we got here, this was actually not really, when I thought more about it, the thing I wanted to discuss. I would actually like to try and traverse this path and see if I can get to here instead. And it might be that then we need to go back. So remember to readjust during the coaching conversation, to go to this meta level. Is this conversation adding value to you? Or if we stop the coaching conversation right now, what would you take with you home? And this is sometimes a bit strange to ask these questions, but the more I get used to it, and hopefully the more you get used to it, the more sense it makes, the more value you see in this type of readjusting. And the last thing, and I've struggled a lot with this, is how do we close the session? Because I sometimes feel that I might be cutting people off. Of course, the easiest way is just saying, yeah, we're out of time. That's not really the best way of doing it, right? Because it might be that during the readjustment, the coachee realizes that I have actually achieved my North Star. So I think it's okay if we stop now. Or if we have in fact run out of time, how can we then close it off in a good manner? And it can be done in many different ways. I like to ask the coachee something like, so I can see we're nearing the end of the coaching conversation, and I am wondering if there's anything in this coaching conversation that you will bring home. And it can also be so if they previously said, okay, I want to do that, then I won't read it back to them. I will try to get them to read it back. So it's one of the last things they say in the coaching conversation. That is these actions that they would like to change. That's it. I'm hoping that some of you will share how do you navigate in a coaching conversation or in a facilitation context, and please share it. And if you have good questions for how to create a good coaching agreement or readjustment or closing the session, please share as well. It's super nice to learn from you. So that's it. As always, comments, questions, ideas and feedback is more than welcome. And then have a super, super awesome day.